How's it going, everybody? My name's Dave Whipple and you're watching Bush Radical. In this video, I'm going to be doing a review of this. This is the Bare Butt Double Hammock. I generally don't do many reviews on this channel. If I'm going to review a product, it's generally something I've owned and used, and I've never even taken this out of the box. But having a YouTube channel, I get requests in my email box of companies that want me to take a look at their product. And generally, I don't give anybody really any thought because I like stuff that's used and repurposed. I like stuff that's vintage. I like stuff that's just solid quality or homemade. Generally, when a company sends me an email saying, hey, we like your channel, although they probably never even watched it, and we want you to review our product, generally, I don't read even half the email. I just delete it. Because getting the newest thing from some outdoor company just to get it and do a review on it and say it's great, I'm just not into that. But hammocks I get. I'm not a hammock camper, but I've spent lots and lots of time in a hammock in my yard. Kind of the old rope weave Margaritaville looking things. I like hammocks, and I like the concept of hammock camping, though I have zero experience at it. So this company called Bare Butt says we have a hammock that is a double hammock. It can hold 500 pounds. I've read they've tested it up to 8. And I'm like, okay, I'm a big guy. I like hammocks. This is actually a good fit. So today we're going to take a look at this hammock and see kind of what it's all about. All right, first let's see what's in the box. This is how it comes. This is the hammock. They even let me pick the color they wanted to send. And this little bag that the hammock comes in is actually sewed onto the hammock. So when you're done with your hammock, you just wad it all back in the bag. That's cool. Also comes with some heavy duty straps and some cord. Now I think this whole thing goes for about 30 bucks with free shipping from Amazon. So it's a cheap product and it's supposed to hold a lot of weight. That's kind of a win-win for me. I'm probably 250 pounds and 6'2", so a lot of stuff that's made for other people doesn't really work for me. There's kayaks out there that have a 200-pound weight limit. There's hammocks with 150 pound. What am I supposed to do with that? Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got heavy duty cord. I trust that. That's heavy. It's good and thick. Let's see what these straps look like. Oop, hey, cool. Straps got Bare Butt on them. They're kind of a mini toe strap. It's like mini seatbelt material. I trust this. They also sent some stickers. There's a bag for the straps. And here's two carabiners. These also have the company name Bare Butt on them. I did a little research on this company online, and I found out that it's a younger couple, kind of Shark Tank folks. You know, they've been through it, but they're still going. Had lots of issues, but they're entrepreneurs, and I get that. And I'm going to give this thing a fair shake. If the hammock is no good, I'm going to tell you it's no good. Because it's almost Christmas, and you folks out there that are watching my channel, you could spend 30 bucks on anything you want. Why would you want to spend 30 bucks on something that's not any good on my recommendation? I don't want that. Let's string it up. Hello, Daisy. Who's a good dog? That's right. That's right. So they give you 2 carabiners, but there's a carabiner that comes on each end of the hammock, so you probably don't need 2 more. These are extra. Here's that little sack. Another Bare Butt sticker on that. The material, super light, feels real good. Oh, good grief. What are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on? What's going on with the dog? Come on, get up here. Come on, Mickey. Come on. Well, the hammock feels great. It's got tons of room. It definitely doesn't give me any pause as far as my size. I'm a big dude, it's a big hammock, but it feels very solid. And it weighs next to nothing. Let me try a little kitty corner action. I like it. It's super light, but it doesn't feel like it wants to give out at all. It doesn't even feel like I'm stressing it. So as far as, is it solid? Is it really gonna hold the weight it says it's gonna hold? Yeah, I'm sure it would. Makes me wish it wasn't 20 degrees out here and I had a guitar. Totally a nice hammock. Oh. So like I said before, I'm a hammock guy, but I have no experience hammock camping. And this is what this is. I mean, I guess it's, doesn't have to be a hammock for camping. It can just be a hammock to throw in your yard. I think the whole idea with this is it's extremely lightweight. It's meant to be carried, meant for backpackers, meant for people camping. Now this strap system, I think I'm using this right. You see that this is sewed together about every 3 inches. It's the reason for that is so you can take the carabiner that's on the end of the hammock and adjust the hammock to either how tight you want it or how loose you want it, just by putting it in the right spot. You know, when they sent me this hammock, they said hammock and straps. I'm like, why would I need straps? Can't I just use a piece of rope? Doesn't it come with a piece of rope? I get it now. I see the beauty of the straps. Just being able to quickly adjust the hammock to where you want. It makes total sense now that I see it. I know for you guys that actually do hammock camping, you're watching me going, well, this guy doesn't know anything. And you're right, I don't. But I know what I like. I get the concept of hammock camping. I need to get out and do some of it. Let's take a look at this knot on the end. Here's the end of the hammock. Let's take this thing apart if we can. See what it looks like. Okay. Oh, this makes sense. So this whole thing is held together by triple stitching on the end, kind of like a triple stitch shower curtain. There's a double looped piece of this material that goes through the end, kind of like so. One end goes through the other loop, kind of like that. Then the carabiner goes on it. Of everybody watching this video, I'm probably the one guy that knows the least about hammocks. So the hammock is big. It feels very sturdy, feels very reassuring. Doesn't feel like it's getting ready to let me drop on the ground. And I'm a big dude, I'm a big fat guy. I think it's gonna hold me up as good as anything. But what about that 500-pound rating on this thing? Do I think it'll hold 500 pounds? I don't know. Let's find out.
Now, I don't have 500 pounds of weight to put in the fabric of the actual hammock itself, but I can hang one end up from a tree and just dangle from it.
I'm 250 pounds. I can hang from one end of it. Obviously, you can put 500 pounds in it. It's not going to break.
I believe I've read somewhere that the straps are rated for 500 pounds apiece, so they can hold at least that much. And the hammock material 500 should do it easy.
The dilemma when somebody says, hey, I want you to do a gear review. You know, they're sending you something that they've got their heart into. If you don't like it, you kind of have two options. You can either say, yes, it's awesome because somebody gave it to you and you just can't step on their feelings like that. Or you could be very truthful about it and say, yeah, this product sucks. And then you feel bad because somebody gave you something to review and you crapped all over it. I'm happy to say in this case, this hammock, I really, really like it. I love the fact that it's 30 bucks. I love the fact that it holds big, heavy things because I don't want a 175-pound weight limit hammock where I'm afraid at 3 o'clock in the morning it's going to put me on the ground. So the price point on these items, it's $24.99 for the hammock and it's about 23 bucks for the straps. Having never seen hammock straps or the concept of hammock straps, I probably would have made fun of them. You know, special hammock straps. Well, what's wrong with a chunk of rope? But having seen them and understanding what the idea behind it is, makes total sense. No knots. You hook it around a tree. It's got all these different points that you can clip it to. If I had to make a recommendation, I would say get the straps with the hammock. Once you see it and understand the concept, you're like, oh yeah, I totally get it. There's lots of companies out there that want to get their product in front of people that are potential customers. I get that. I've turned down 48 of 50 offers to review stuff because it's stuff I don't need, wouldn't use, don't care about. A big, solid hammock that can hold 500 pounds, I get it, man. I like that. I'm interested in it. I'll take that review. And after getting the hammock and trying it out and seeing how it's built and how everything is put together, I have to say I'm sold on it. It's a great hammock. It's something I'm happy to have had the chance to review. I'm going to use it. It seems to be a really good quality product. I love the fact that the price point is super low. Who wants to buy a $150 hammock when you can buy a $30 hammock that'll take 700 pounds? Seems to be a no-brainer. What do you think, Daisy? What does Daisy think of the hammock? So that's my first impressions and initial review of the Bare Butt double hammock. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to watch this review. My name's Dave Whipple. Thank you so much for watching Bush Radical. And be radical, eh? See you soon.